Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Baron McLucky, and welcome to episode 3 of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. Last time, we went to Figaro Castle, we met the king, Edgar. We also heard about his brother Sabin. Then the castle caught on fire. I'm getting texts, that's fantastic. I'm so professional. And then we fled the castle because Kefka was attacking it. I ended up missing out on 2 of Edgar's weapons, the Noise Blaster and the Bio Blaster, so I went back and got those. And while I was raging about that, I failed to voice one of my favorite lines in the game when they escape from Kefka, and he says, "Son of a submariner," something else. Like, "I'll get you," or whatever. Yeah, so good. And I was too caught up in not having these items to read that, so that's a bummer. But yeah, it's a really good line. "Son of a submariner." It's a good insult for your friends, maybe coworkers, family members, you know, whoever. So, what are we doing now? We are trying to get to South Figaro, to take Terra to an organization called the Returners, which opposes the Empire and all evil. So, what is this guy doing here? "King Edgar, where are you headed?" "Through the cave and eastward to South Figaro. Return to the castle and tell the others we're safe." "Yes, sir!" And off he goes. So, now we're in another cave! There's a recovery spring here, so this is a good place to do some level grinding if you want. I'm not actually going to do that right now. It's good because Edgar is very overpowered, and Terra's really good too. She can kill most things in one hit, so can he with the auto crossbow. Noise Blaster sets confused to all enemies. Bio Blaster is a poison attack against all enemies. But if you have Terra Fire All and Edgar Auto Crossbow, they're going to kill everyone. So yeah, but I'm not going to do any grinding here. There's this recovery spring, right, which heals you all the way. So it's just a nice place to get some levels if you want. I'm not going to bother. And this is another place where you could take the treasures now if you want to. Or you can let them sit, and they'll become better treasures later in the game. And I'm going to take that option. There's only, I think, one more place where you do that. Well, where you can do that. And that's coming up very shortly also. In fact, it's South Figaro. There's a lot of treasures in there. But they get better later on in the game. And I think that's the last place. Now I'm trying to remember how to get through here. This one, it's a very short cave, but I, for whatever reason, really can't always remember where I'm supposed to go. Alright. Steel. Auto crossbow. Yeah, so, I think the series is going well so far. I like my new recording techniques. I can't remember if it was in the last recording, but I finished Fez, that's all going to go up. I think that actually was. Do we go up here? Yes. Yes, we do. Finished Fez, that's all going to go up. I think I said in the last video that my mouse works, so we're going to have Civs starting up again soon, probably tomorrow. Tomorrow of this recording. I've been sick. I said I think in the last video that I was starting to get sick. I took a few days off of recording because it hurt to talk. Yeah, and that's the end of the cave. By the way, if you're playing this game, you want to use Terra's magic before you exit this cave. Because remember the cutscene where everyone, like Edgar and Locke, freak out that she's using magic? the last place you can ever see that cutscene is in this square right here. If you go through this entire cave and exit without having seen that cutscene, you'll never see that in the game. So, helpful tip. Rhinotaurs, oh no. I don't remember what element these guys are. Right. Okay, they counterattack magic with lightning. I forgot. So don't use magic on them. And, here is South Figaro. Oh, who was that? Hello, sir? Sir? Right, like in most Final Fantasy games, there are, like, items hidden in objects like these barrels. Like, I know there's an item in one of these barrels, but I'm not going to take it because it gets better later. So I'm just gonna... Actually, no, there is one item that you can get now that stays the same, so I'll do that. Move! I'll go around and talk to all the NPCs. Actually, there's some things we can do in here anyway. Has war really begun? I'd better return home. Oh no! Oh no, war! Actually, yeah, Figaro Castle was just besieged by a court jester. If Kefka looks like a clown, it's because he is a clown. And I'll talk about that in a second. My dad's very important. Why, not so long ago he even dined with General Leo. I just made that up. Magic Armor. Okay, so these guys appear to actually like the Empire. General Leo is another one of the generals of the Empire. We saw him in the scene where Kefka put the slave crown on Terra's head, and then, like, Emperor Gestal had that big speech. Attack from the east, that way. Huh? Hey, what do you think you're doing, barging in here while I'm trying to write a letter? Oh, sorry, even a millionaire can be startled. There's always a nasty draft in this room. Where's it coming from? Well, I'll tell you where it's coming from, lady. It's coming from back behind this bookcase. Yeah, I'm coming here a little bit prematurely, but there are some neat little treasures you can get here that are worthwhile. Oh, a secret! Yeah, this is very easy to miss. The first time I played this, I totally missed this. Hyper Wrist, which is a decent item that I think helps your attack, and running shoes, which are very nice. They up your speed. Oh, so these are our first relics of the game, and relics are things that you can just equip on people. And they give you special abilities, like, you may have seen running shoes hastes the person. That means that their ATB gauge fills up faster than it normally would. So I'm going to put that on lock so I can have a lot of stealing attempts. And Vigor, it raises Vigor, which helps with your attack power. I'm going to give that to Edgar because I think that also works with the auto crossbow. And he's the only one that really has any attack power right now anyway. So yeah, we'll come back here later in the game, but I'm gonna go in here because there's some treasures in here we can get right now. Some gold. Oh, nothing. Some more gold. And some more gold, and then I think this one's empty. Yeah. I'm not sure if there's anything in these. Oh wait, not the clock, the pots. Pot? 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 This clock isn't ticking. But the other one is. Oh no. Did I already check this bucket? I don't remember. Bucket? No. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Don't worry about any of this. There's nothing down there. Alright. I think that's it for this house. Hey, don't mind me, I'm just kind of going around your secret passages. You are a very, very strange person, sir. Secret passages, writing letters to who knows what about attacking a thing. We'll see more of this later, like I said. And then in here, or here, there's a phoenix down. That remains the same. later in the game as well. I'm just going through all the secret passages there. We get an elixir. Actually, there are more, but I'm not going to deal with those now, because we'll be back here later. Don't worry about it, guys. We're going to get there. Alright, let's go talk to some NPCs, because that's what you do in RPGs. NPCs, non-player characters, RPG role-playing game. I don't know if you're unfamiliar with the term. You'll find lots of excellent weapons, armor, and relics in our shops. Welcome to South Figaro. Here is a Chocobo stable. You can purchase a one-time use of a Chocobo. Hello? Aww. They make cute sounds. It's like 100 GP or something. 80. And then it just puts you out on the world map with riding a Chocobo. And that avoids random encounters on the world map. Beyond Mount Cults, you'll find the Sable Mountain Range. Okay. Thank you, sir. Did I talk to this girl already? Girl! I can't believe it! The Empire will smash us! Oh no. Sir, you're in my way. Move it. Equip relics to gain a variety of abilities. These double my walking speed. Look at me. I'm so fly. Oh. I'm so fly I run into walls. Actually, we are going to... No. Shut up. Shut up. Yep. Sprint shoes, double speed, true knight, blah, dragoon boots, gauntlet. Yeah, I know! I know what relics are! So yeah, we're going to buy some sprint shoes. Goggles protect against dark, but dark, like I said before, is broken, so you don't need that. Star pendant protects against poison. I think we're going to get one soon. Jewel ring protects really only against petrify, which we don't have to really worry about right now. True Knight is decent, but I think we're going to get that sometime soon as well. Maybe? You know what? No, I'm not sure. But really, the only thing you need at this point is sprint shoes, because... check it out. We're so much faster now! That's great. Now we can talk to NPCs faster. Do we need to stay at the inn? Nah, well... maybe before we leave. Hello? Sir? The Empire attacked Figaro Castle, now we'll all be drawn into the battle! Oh no! Cafe. It's actually a bar. The guy at the counter, he's kinda creepy. Duncan's students have no peers. He says something very different in the Japanese version. I don't remember what it is, but it had to be censored. I don't remember what it was. The Empire's been invading one town after the next. We're not safe here. Oh no. Hello, sir? Rogue, thief, pirate, whatever. Duncan made his son Vargas practice a strict martial arts lifestyle. Vargas resented it. This is the guy at the bar. Hello, sir? At the very least, you could give me a response. Stand back, he seems vaguely familiar. Wait a minute. He owes allegiance to no one, and will do anything for money. He comes and goes like the wind. Shadow! He's, an enigma. And that's all I'm gonna say for now. That's Shadow. He'd slit his mama's throat for a nickel. Better steer clear of him, I guess. Leave us. The dog eats strangers. So this is, Shadow's theme music. It's pretty great. It's like a spaghetti western kind of theme song, which I really like. Like, he's supposed to be a ninja. I mean, look at him. He looks like a ninja. But he's got like this whole western kind of theme, and we'll see more about him later. So I'm gonna give him kind of a old west kind of accent. Hello? Out of the way! I gotta get this cider over to the old man. That's my job. Now scram. This guy's job is to deliver cider to an old man all day, every day. I mean, talk about a crappy job. Yeah, I talked to him. Spaghetti Western, if you're unfamiliar, is like a style of movies. Oh, get out of my way, people. A style of Western movies, like in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. I don't remember when they started, but it was like made by Italians or Italian Americans, and it was like really cheesy kind of Western movies, but like it was supposed to be cheesy. They didn't take themselves seriously, and they had lots of music like that. Do we need any of this? We could use a regal cutlass. Could we? Do we even need that? I don't think we even do. Because Terra's just going to be casting magic. We could use... yeah, 2 of these. We could use, some plumed hats, a kung fu suit, a cotton robe. Let's get 3 plumed hats. I've heard people call them plumbed hats. That's, silly and wrong. Because, again, that'd be P-L-U-M-M-E-D. Also, a plume is something that you would put in a hat, like a feather, like if you're a musketeer, or a member of the University of Virginia Cavalier Marching Band. You were not only a badass, but also wore plumes. Shout out. Right, so let's do some equipping. Optimum, yeah, whatever. Let's just optimize. That's just an easy way of... it'll put the best equipment on. It's sort of. It generally tries to max out your stats, but some equipment has nice effects, so maybe you don't always want the the stats, and plus it also takes into account, yeah, this, evade, and like I said before, evade is bugged, so you don't want equipment that only really gives you nice evade and not so much anything else. Oh boy. Did you hear Figaro Castle sank into the sand? You couldn't find it even if you knew where to look. Well, actually you're wrong, because I'm the king of Figaro, and I know everything about that castle. Well, no, that's not true, actually. I just lied to everybody. The house in the northern part of town belongs to our wealthiest citizen, and he's a complete asshole. This town will go down fine. Even with our Magitech armor, we'll make it tough on him. That's Shadow's accent. I don't know why I just used that for him. Duncan's house. Hello? My husband, Duncan, is a world-famous martial artist. He's taking his disciples to Mount Colts for meditation and training right now. Okay. Cool. Dude. Lady. Save point down here. No one cares. This is the cider guy's house. Hi, kid. My grandfather was a servant for the richest man in town. He's an asshole. The richest man, not the grandfather. I'm off work. Get lost. And then he goes back to the cellar where we found him. And if we go back there to talk to him again, he's gonna be like, out of my way! I gotta get this old man some cider. So this guy is like an alcoholic. I don't like strangers. Bring me some cider and maybe I'll talk to you. Yeah. Pretty sure that's like at least alcoholic cider, or he's a drunk. There's an item in here, I think, but I'm not sure if it turns into something better. I'm just gonna wait on that. I don't even remember when it is that the items turn into something better, but I know they do, so I'm gonna just hold off on getting the items in here. Mount Colts is to the east, so everyone's talking about Mount Colts. I guess we gotta go there. I don't think there's anything up here yet. An item in those barrels, but not gonna get it. Alright, so let's peace out of here and go over to this mountain everyone's talking about. Also because that's the way to the Returner's hideout through Mount Colts. Let's buy a Chocobo. We don't have anything better to do. with our money. And we have... Oh, no, no, no. Oh, I didn't want to press A. I know how to ride chocobos. Also because we have a ton of money after all that level grinding. And this is the chocobo theme, which is the same... Well, the theme is the same among all the Final Fantasy games, but they just do different arrangements. So I'm going to ride around so we can listen to the chocobo music. I think it's called Techno de Chocobo. And most of the chocobo music is named some style of music de Chocobo, or de Chocobo. I don't know if it's supposed to be like French or Spanish. If it's French, it's de. If it's Spanish, it's de. But this is Techno de Chocobo. Alright, we're gonna actually go here, which is not Mount Colts. We've got some turnips in the ground over here. This is a house. What's that smell? No, is it these flowers? Flowers, his favorite. Interesting. These dishes, they were his favorite. Okay. I think I wanted to do that. And this, his favorite tea. It's nap time. Alright, let's get out of here. Sabin, he was here? Okay. Hello, sir. What the? Haha, you know this guy. Of course, he left a couple of days ago after he heard Master Duncan was slain. Oh no. He headed into the mountains. I heard Duncan's son Vargas is missing as well. Oh. I have a bad feeling about this. I'm going to choose to believe that that's another Star Wars reference, or just a Harrison Ford reference in general. He always has a bad feeling about things in his movies. Sir? Sir? What do you know about Vargas? Is he a homicidal maniac? Rhodocs and Grease Monks. Auto crossbow! Steel. Okay, now you see that Locke is now, glowing red. That's because he has the, running shoes. And that gives him the haste, status. It's actually a status effect. But it's a good one. Haste is good. Actually, before we go into Mount Colts... oh, not that one. I'm going to save the game. I did save it, right? Yeah. Okay. There's no confirmation screen when you save, so sometimes, like, I've had games where I'd saved, or thought I'd saved, and then, like, I go back and it didn't actually save the game, because there's no confirmation screen, so that's a little bit of a bummer. Alright, let's go into Mount Colts.